Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, you fine ladies and gents of YouTube.
Welcome back!
As always, I'm the Inverted Shadow.
And I'm Shadow007.
And we're about to write ourselves another poem.
Alrighty.
Yes, writing another poem while we're still questioning exactly what's the hot thing about this game.
Yes.
So we're still needing to find words that are centered around Yuri there.
I'd say despise?
Despise it. Yes!
Yes!
Oh, she's okay. So we had to remember, like, what was it that Yuri said in like the last recording we did? I know it was like something about horror and negativity.
Horror and
like
misery
that.
or something.
So, not puppy, because that's more towards either Sayori or Natsuki.
Fantasy. Wait. Essence.
Essence.
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
Actually, wait. Like, put your cursor over the word, but don't click on anything. They'll tell you the color.
No, it's all pink for the.
Oh, damn it! Shit, I thought it would be. Damn it. Okay.
You thought you were smart.
Damn it!
Don't worry, we'll figure it out.
One time the game beat me at something.
I'm split on either hopeless or shame.
Hopeless?
Darn.
No, Sayori. Tragedy. Wait, horror.
Horror or tragedy? Which one is it?
Horror.
Yes!
Yes!
Broken or misery or frightening?
Frightening? Yes!
We're learning!
It's our best. It's our best waifu.
Again, why is one of the choices suicide? I'd say that's foreshadowing, but frankly, I don't get what this game is still.
But what's more for Yuri? I don't want to see uncontrollable.
It seems more like a Sayori thing.
Yeah, Precious is more of a Natsuki thing, or Sayori. Cheer, same thing. Smile, same thing.
It has to be a tone or suicide.
I'd go with the tone.
Ooh!
Yes! I'm good.
Lucky guess. Good job, sister.
Yes, brother. Misfortune.
Misfortune?
No!
Oh!
Damn it!
You know what's weird?
Melancholy.
Melancholy. I'm just about to say, you know, we've gotten all these choices. We've gotten not one for Natsuki.
Yeah.
I guess she really is the bottom bitch.
Ha! Anyway, melancholy. Give me melancholy.
Yes!
Yes! Boom!
Alright,
Vivacious or tenacious? Or infinite?
I think either of those would be for Sayori or Natsuki, so, Infinite, maybe? Yes!
Yes! Boom!
10
Disaster.
down, 10 more to go. Disaster,
Yes.
Loving it, loving it.
Incapable or
Hang
incapable?
on. What the fuck is effulgent?
Hold on, let me get a dictionary. Hold on.
This... What?
Let me get it.
Yes, we are actually looking this up. Sue us.
Alright. Effulgent. Shining brightly or radiant.
Okay, that is a word I never heard of before, but I don't know why you would use it to describe shining brightly.
Either incapable or alone.
Alone? I don't think so.
Oh.
No. Empty. I want to say empty.
Or secretive.
Secretive might be a thing for her.
Secretive? Ooh!
Yes! Boom!
Unrestrained
or vertigo. Or unrestrained?
Or whisper, or afterimage. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me look up for afterimage. See if it really affects her. Let's see.
Sounding we have to look all these words up just to continue.
Afterimage.
An impression of a vivid sensation, especially a visual image,
retained after the stimulus has ceased.
So probably...
I would go unrestrained.
Unrestrained? Yes!
I'm good.
Again, scars?
Disarray. I'm going disarray.
Again, why is there a choice that is scars and suicide?
I don't know.
Disarray?
Disarray.
Yes!
I'm good.
Yes, you are. Massacre?
Massacre.
Why is that... Okay, 1, why is that a choice? And 2, why is it a choice for Yuri?
Anxiety.
Anxiety? Yes, yeah. Again with the Doki Doki choice.
Again, I am on a roll. Damn.
Yes, you are. Wrath or grief?
Wrath. Again. I know my waifu like an open book.
What, what, are you gonna take her to bed next, then?
I ship it! Oh god, now there's gonna be, now I can see it now. There's gonna be a ship part of me and Yuri now.
you know it's gonna
Hey, me and Yuri, it's Yuri. Ah!
God damn it! you know that now you've said it, somebody's probably going to do it.
Gotti, I'm looking at you.
She's calling you out, God, for it. I guess you got a challenge on your plate. Anyways. Defeat?
Nope.
No.
I was gonna say disorient.
Unrequited?
Unstable or unrequited?
Unstable.
Yep, boom. One more. Okay.
Agonizing?
Agonizing.
Yes!
We got a Yuri girl.
Okay, on to this part now.
Alrighty.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here in the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hey, Shadow.
Yo, Sayori. Yo? Really? Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just not used to being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that, all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
I
knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. I'm looking through you.
We see right through you.
That's a Beatles reference, people.
And I was doing In Sync. So, that's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. Typical anime girl reaction.
Yep. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Even though the vector of her clearly shows her not holding a book.
No.
Logic?
Logic? There is none. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Shadow to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I had to accept the revolution. retribution. That!
Are you sure that's not repercussions, girls?
Ah, touché.
I don't mean to be a grammar Nazi, but, well, this is a game about a literature club, so I guess I have no choice to.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But you already said retribution. That's a violent act of revenge.
Indeed.
So, still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside us all there, isn't there? Where do you get that idea?
She's not wrong. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't even have to come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
Cupcakes?
Cupcakes? So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
What? Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie?
Cookies?
Cookie?
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 Cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
Gimme!
Sayori glances around.
Gimme! Is this a miracle? Yes, it is. It's because I paid my restitution.
Repercussion, Sayori. Retribution. See, what?
Actually, that one almost worked.
Oh. It was Natsuki, of course.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Yay? Question mark?
She hugs the cookie. I want to hug the cookie.
Even though the vector does not show such a thing.
Give me the cookie.
It's my cookie.
Give me it's my cookie.
It is mine.
No, mine.
It's my cookie. Please, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Chocolate cookie.
Chocolate?
Mine.
Is mine.
No, mine.
Get your own chocolate.
Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Chip!
Again, these vectors really could use a bit of work.
Chip. Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety.
I swear to
Yuri and
God,
I laugh as well.
I swear to God, I should do a drinking game. Every time Sayori laughs, take a drink.
You'll be plastered within the second scene.
I don't care.
Somebody should totally make that a drinking game, now that I think about it.
Yeah, drinking game. Anytime the girls laugh, take a drink.
Yeah, again, we're having to resort to this kind of humor because this game is not giving us anything to work with.
Exactly. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Huh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. No, Yuri's best wife! That's true.
Get a room, you two.
Hey! Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
No, most high schoolers in study hall do that.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn play piano. Hey, you can learn from me!
Yes, we're making all sorts of connections here, aren't we?
I plays the piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Shadow.
Yeah. What is with her in making that pose?
I don't know.
It is very discomforting for some reason. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuke will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone had already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Greedy girl. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Okay.
Well, when is she going to come out of it then?
Yeah! Oh! I guess my puns are rubbed off on you.
God damn it, sister!
Even then, I just look at the last laugh. Such a good boy.
Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea.
Filthy Frank, if you could, please.
There was nothing like tea and a good book.
Of course.
I had to.
Yep. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water.
I didn't want to say this before, but anybody else notice that this game is actually kind of boring?
You said that when we watched Monica Magica together.
Don't remind me. I like to just take in the fact that this is actually fairly normal for once.
I'm just saying.
I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially I keep forgetting right-click makes the text disappear for some reason. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
We're just... Yuri was going to make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's the kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Shadow in the club activities?
My mouth gapes. Again? Why do you keep doing that? Stop it!
I suppose there's something wrong with that. Then let's go, Shadow.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri...
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Shadow, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
I know that feel.
Story of our lives, isn't it?
Yep. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Shadow? I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too.
Aww.
And please, let's keep it at friends so my girlfriend doesn't shank me.
I'm in the friend zone. I'm in the friend zone. I'm in the friend zone. Now I'm in the friend zone.
Is that a fucking your favorite Martian?
Yes.
Yes.
Love that song.
Hell yeah.
Good
Surprised it
times.
took me that long to make a callback to Lily. I still hope she doesn't crucify me for this.
She'll be fine.
Okay, fine. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway!
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Shadow, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Shut up, dogs.
Hi, puppies!
To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out that's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. I think she likes you.
Shut up. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Shadow. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Shadow, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can't read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well.
Chocolate?
It's my chocolate now!
Mine!
No, it's mine! Get your own chocolate!
You will share with me!
No!
Damn it!
It's mine!
I swear, someone's gonna animate us fighting over little sweets and food. I swear to God.
I can only imagine. We already had, like, that guy who did that bending animation of us do 2 more, so there's that.
You can do him too.
I know. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Really?
Haha, good one.
I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Can we please get to something interesting already? God damn it!
Yes!
I didn't mean like that. I meant something of interest that doesn't involve all this fluff. It's actually getting kind of boring.
You say that now, Bo. You're gonna eat those words.
Oh, please. How can this game possibly fuck us over?
I can't see too well.
Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching.
Kiss her!
There's no space! How am I supposed to focus on reading? Say the game even reads me. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands it to me. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Stop it!
No!
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. What?
It's our waifu.
Is your waifu? Mine is of a alicorn OC.
Alright, fine.
She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh, my.
She's so pretty.
Yeah. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case... Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Well, dang it! I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here! I did... Oh. Shut it! Stop.
No.
Let's say that Yuri closes her lips over it.
Huh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Shadow?
Sorry! I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything.
What? I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Doi? You think? Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her Stop it!
No!
I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone, you fucking gays!
Oh, thank God! Saved by the crazy bitch! Thank you, Monica. Saved me from castration there.
Ha, cock-blocked.
I will gladly take that. Thank you. Shut up.
No.
Yeah. Oh! Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems. Shadow, you can help Yuri... Wait. Shadow, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
Phew. The spell was abruptly broken. More like rightfully broken. Thank you.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. But do you better to not. Okay, so, poem time.
Best
Who's
waifu.
first?
Waifu first?
Of course, Yuri.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression over her face. Do you like it?
Shadow, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? You're welcome, by the way. Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? She nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people will just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, she nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
Oh my.
Wow.
Alright. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more, the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Okay then. That was insightful.
Yeah. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express that way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. I know that feels too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have anything like that, Shadow?
Plenty. Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Preach it, sister! I might be ranting a little bit now. Hey, sweetie, ranting's all I do. But I'm glad you're a good listener. And you're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Shadow.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Aww, that was sweet.
It was, I must admit.
That was actually really adorable.
I hate to admit it, but yeah, it was. So who's next?
I think the reason why I like Yuri so much is because, well, to me, out of all of them, she's the most relatable to me.
I can see why.
Alright, let's just go from the bottom down. So let's just go from the top to bottom, so Sayori next.
Alright, shut up, dogs.
Oh! I like this one, Shadow. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
Shut. That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's one thing I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing.
Of course.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet.
So that's what she's into.
Yes, and I'm into that too. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug. That's true. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Well done. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Shadow. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Oh, these are actually getting longer.
Yep.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a... Excuse me.
What?
I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters up against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, echo, inside my head. Well, that took a rather abrupt turn.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sayori gives herself enough talent, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's very poetic than she lets on.
I don't know if that'll come into play later on, who knows. Anyways.
Let's see.
Oh dear, hang on a second, I think it's... Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something, but before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okie dokie then.
I will admit, I do appreciate her enthusiasm because, I do want to try out my hand in writing as well with my own stories and projects, so I see where she comes from.
Yeah, alright, so Natsuki's up next.
Yes. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
And yet we're still not going to get to read it. Huh? What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding or to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stops short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Eh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty...
Angst. Just because he's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean it... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. That is an understatement. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Oh, and we don't even get to read her poem then.
That's weird.
Alright, head of the club now, Monica.
Yep. Hi again, Shadow. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic.
So, don't you dare.
No. That's the best way to describe it. She's like totally a different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. When he's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. He must be pretty into her.
Again, is there not an option for a Lily in here?
Tough shit!
Oh, shut up!
Ah.
Eh? You completely misunderstood!
Calm down, I'm kidding.
Sure you were, Monica.
Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Good, I'm safe then.
For now, anyway.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Shit!
She's my waifu.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Oh, there's not really anything wrong with that, and can you please stop doing that pose every time?
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise. It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Huh? What?
So, Shadow, are you gonna take back what you said about this game being boring?
What does that even mean? Load me. What? I'm looking in the game files and there's nothing different at all. And believe me, I checked. Yeah. I don't see what's particularly disturbing about that. It was kind of weird, though.
Yeah.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
What?
Huh.
Save your game.
Why?
That's sort of a...
That's oddly specific.
Very. Save your game. I guess we should do that now, just to be safe?
I guess.
Okay then.
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
Okay.
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
That's what we'd like to know.
Yeah, seriously. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okie dokie then.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something like for the festival? It's not like we can It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't really start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea?
Who knows?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud, a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put out a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others?
Hoorah!
Hoorah! To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Can I join you there, Yuri?
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica! This is too sudden.
Indeed it is.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Again, this is rather kind of dull. Except for the few bits that we've had so far.
We'll just have to wait and see.
I'm holding out for something. Anything. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Oh? Okay then, Yuri.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Lovely title. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? That's what I like to know. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like when it happens when Yuri is absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. And she ain't having that shit!
Yep.
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri steps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Excuse me. And glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. What is that noise I'm hearing?
What noise?
I thought I heard something on your end.
Nope.
It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem into her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
You did it again. Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try to think of it like you're assigned to other people.
Imagine them in their underwear?
Possibly. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
Not the advice I was thinking of at all, right?
Yeah.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Shadow likes it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Well, she's not alone. I have a bit of stage fright from time to time.
I have, like, an intense stage fright.
It's something we can't avoid, I suppose.
Yeah. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Shadow. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Shadow lower everyone else's standards a little before I had to do it.
As somebody who tries very hard to impress people, I take offense to that.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. So, are we actually going to see the poem that we wrote now?
Can we see it now?
I recite my poem. Did not exactly confident. God damn it!
Of course.
Motherfucker! Despite this, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
All right then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
A Van Halen call, they want their shtick back.
Jump!
Go ahead and jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But whenever it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be better the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy.
I can tell by the way that fucking pose is up there again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. I've been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue on that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to
go, Sayori?
Oh. Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Shadow. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Hmm? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Well...
Oh god, we actually have to make a choice?
I would walk with waifu, but for the sake of her, I'd still walk home with Sayori.
Okay, so this one.
Yes.
Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Shadow. You think about me too much sometimes.
Yeah, there's somebody else I would rather be thinking about right now at this very moment.
Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, What's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen?
Hmm.
The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? And another poem. Yay.
Yay!
So, yeah, save here. I am still failing to see why this game is so popular. I'm sorry that we keep repeating that, but it's true. Why do you people like this game so much?
I'm sure they'll figure something out.
I'm holding out for something, anything, because, I mean, how could this game possibly go downhill from here?
You say that now.
I'm just trying to act like the tough guy for once. We'll take a break. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Peace.